In this video, we talked to a power couple out of New Jersey who just made the move to eXp Realty. And if you stick around, you'll get to hear why they believe that the eXp platform is recession proof. And we're getting after it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, real quick, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I want to welcome you to the community. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr., and if you're a real estate agent looking to double your business, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So go ahead and subscribe right now and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to learn about the latest strategies that are working the best in today's market. I'm also helping a lot of top brokers, team leaders, and other agents partner with us at eXp, and we're having an absolute blast doing it. So listen, I'm an open book, so if you want to get a hold of me, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a call with me below, and I've got your back when making the move to eXp. But without further ado, let's get over to the interview with Jim and Noel. All right, we are officially live. Welcome everyone. Today I have not one but two very special guests with me that I'm super excited to talk to. Jim and Noel Kennedy. How are y'all doing today?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thanks for asking. So Noel, you've been at eXp with us for about a month now. And Jim, you finally got to come over less than a week ago. How has the transition been for you guys?
Good. Pretty smooth. Yeah, pretty smooth. Almost unnoticeable.
Almost.
Yeah. Other than a bunch of different colors, new logos.
Yeah. I think orange and blue looks good on you, Jim.
Yeah, I like it.
You should see his new business cards. He's got an orange tie. It looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
The colors.
We got to get you an eXp pin right there. I like the American flag pin though.
I like the pins.
Yeah.
They're
awesome.
Cool.
So, as far as that transition, piece goes, did you guys feel like left out, or was there support all along the way? Talk me through, for the people who are thinking about, oh, well, what's that going to look like? Well, what was it for you guys?
It's very step by step. Like everything kind of goes in logical order. You do your application, and then every step of the way, somebody's contacting you, or like you say with the emails, eXp is big on the emails, and there's always the next email and next contact saying, check this, do this, check this, do this. And it goes pretty step by step. And if anything is out of place, or you have a question, like there's always somebody right there, a support broker, sponsor, somebody is there to answer.
Yeah, and there's a personal, like a PIN or ID number that you receive that you're able to check your progress along the way and know exactly where your application is and what's going on with your transition. So it was extremely orderly.
It's like the Domino's pizza tracker, like when your pizza.
Exactly.
When is your transition gonna be done?
Right. Yeah.
Well, cool. So let's rewind to the beginning, right? So talk about the story of how both of you first got into real estate, and then how have y'all organized your workload to become the power couple that you guys really are today? I think the dynamic between you two is pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I got into real estate first. I was a medical sales rep, and it was very, very lucrative and exciting. But a lot of road time, a lot of driving all over the state, and the number of accounts I had were the number of accounts I had. And if the product I had wasn't something they wanted or needed, then that was not an account for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that what I'm saying there is that the accounts were a limited number of accounts. But so I took a look at real estate. And, there's a new account every day. There's a new buyer, there's a new seller. There's always something new or somebody new to work with and expand your client base. That's why I got into it. And it worked out very well. I had some success moving along, and I dragged Noel in with me. so she can take over some of the things that I was not doing. Some of the admin work, some of the marketing work. She's a marketing expert, and
Lead generation.
I do most of the sales, and she does most of the marketing and lead generation. Yeah.
Yep. So Jim's the closer. Noel, you have a digital marketing background. I know you and I have been talking about these chatbots that you're doing. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Oh, well, I love chatbots. The beauty of it is, one, not many people in real estate use them, so you're at the forefront. And number two, it's easy to use it to warm up your clients and to start a conversation and know exactly what they're looking for, or are they an investor? Are they, buying a home, or what are they doing? People love answering quizzes, and a lot of times they're not quite ready to speak to an agent yet.
Mhm.
And so you get the information and you provide them with the information that you need. And when you add video into it, they learn who you are, and they're much more receptive on the phone.
I like that. Yeah. So it's getting getting the lead warmed up to who you are when they're kind of like, I'm just kind of, dipping the toe in a little bit. But when you lead with some value, some education to
Right.
them, then they're like, oh, well, actually I like these guys. Let me talk to
Exactly.
them
And
more." They
you
seem
know-
like they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, the bot don't really like get through all the preliminaries, the statistics, the specs that they want, whether they're pre-qualified or not. We get to send them a little inventory of homes to consider, and by the time I get to speak with them, like they're already through a lot of the preliminaries, and they're ready to either look at a home or ready to say, listen, I want to change my specifications and then go. What I told you in the beginning wasn't quite what I'm looking for. Now that I actually got a live guy on the phone, I go, I
Right.
really prefer this. And then but they're already warmed up. They already feel like they know me, and I feel like I know them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can tell the difference between someone who's been through that versus someone who hasn't, and you get that information before the call. Is that right?
Yeah. Before the call, it's like they've gone through what I call the bot funnel. They've gone through who are you, what are you looking for, when are you looking for it, and they get some background information on me, and they get a list of homes that they may or may not be considering. And by the time I get them on the phone, they feel like we've already started a relationship, and they act totally different. There's no standoffish. They're like right into, hey, I got your the homes you sent me. Let's adjust it to this, and then we'll schedule something for next week. They're
And typically they're a lot more loyal as well.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because they already think they know us.
Right. And so, yeah, so just building that relationship, I think that's cool for, any business, the difference between an MQL and an SQL, the market qualified lead versus a sales qualified. Sometimes, what a lot of people do is, they just, the marketers hand everything over to sales, and then sales blames marketing that it wasn't a really good lead
Right.
because they didn't really warm them up. And then marketing blames sales because they're not doing a good job of closing it. Right. But with the
Right.
bot, it has the ability to do that on automation, right? Which I think is so cool that you guys are doing. You guys have a pretty cool setup. You guys are in New Jersey and have a pretty cool lifestyle where I know Noel was pretty proud of. She said the first modification that we made to the boat was we put Wi-Fi on it so we could work from the water. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, we do work 4 days out of the week from the marina, which is nice when you want to take a few minutes off and either go for a sail or go to the pool or whatever. It's nice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And
So
hopefully this year we'll actually be showing homes from the boat. That'll be even more fun.
Yeah, that'd be. We're focusing on waterfront properties this year. Maybe we'll do some showing tours from the water.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I like
Yeah.
that strategy. So speaking of, so what was it about the business model of eXp that really excited you guys the most?
They're the most advanced like virtual brokerage, or allowing an agent to operate virtually with all of the virtual tools necessary, or at least the latest that's out there. With the eXp World for virtual customer service, marketplace, a private Facebook page, or market chat for us to chat, privately with just eXp people. It makes it easier to do, meetings and stuff without having to go to an office, even for real estate, NAR or NAJAR, New Jersey Association of Realtors, or board level announcements that come out. We just do online meetings to hear and educate ourselves on these meetings. Most other offices, while they do some type of a video call or maybe a Zoom meeting, it's not as comprehensive as what eXp has in the virtual world worth of presentation.
Yeah, we have like access to a huge knowledge base, besides in the world and getting our business information and questions answered. We have workplace to work with other agents and with our brokers, and then we also have eXp University, so we're learning and and building our knowledge base. I personally loved that it was like a complete modern redo of real estate and how to run a business and lead generation.
Right.
It's the one platform I think that's really pretty recession proof, because there's so many different ways to build a business. There's the referral income, but there's also income from express offers. And that's a huge point, especially in our market, to be getting new listings and new sellers and offering a cash option and a quick closing option.
What is express offers? Break it down for the people who maybe don't know what that is.
Sure. It's eXp set up a platform to connect agents with institutional buyers. And so you can go on this platform and find out if a particular property has an institutional buyer that's interested in purchasing a home. And if that's the case, you send them the photographs and information on the home, and you earn a commission on it. And it's something that closes, that's cash, and typically closes under 30 days. So it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, being able to have that in your pocket, right? When you do a listing presentation or talking to any seller, for some people they want that, high dollar. For other people, it's about the time. Like, I need to be out by this date, and that's what's most important to them. It's not always about the high dollar. That's something that I learned coming into real estate is, I thought everything was, no, some people just want to get out on time, right? So
exactly. And some people's property will not bring a high dollar amount and sit and languish on the market, because they're not quite realistic about what the situation with their property is. So this gives them an option to move on, but it also helps people that are stuck trying to buy a home right now, and they're losing out because they have a contingency. Well, with today's prices, they can use an express offer and remove that contingency and win a bid on a property and beat out their competition on a multiple bid situation. So there's many practical uses for it.
Yeah, many solutions.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something, Jim?
Yeah, the other instance that it's helpful, we have, there's a particular guy in New Jersey that is notorious for offering to have the home sold in 30 days or he'll buy it.
Mhm.
But it's a scam kind of. I don't want to slander somebody, but it's a scam because he'll buy it at his price. Like I'll buy any house for $1 but
Fine print.
it, yeah, the fine print is like if it meets his criteria for investment, then he'll buy it, or he'll balance against his investment criteria. But that's exactly what Express Offers does. Are investors, flippers in most cases, and they want to buy the house at a decent price where they can do some improvements and resell it at a higher value. But they also want to buy it at a good value. And this gives us a way to compete with that guy. Well, that's similar. We
And
will
also,
bring them an offer, right out of the gate with Express Offers. They can choose to accept it or look for a regular buyer.
and there's no add-on fees or convenience fees like you'll find with Zillow's program and a couple other
Oh, yeah.
competitors' programs. It's
Like
a very
Zillow's-
straight line.
Offers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plural, right? It's multiple buyers in this Express Offers.
Yeah.
So like
Yes.
it's not just one guy, right?
No.
So
Right.
and how are the prices, I guess, that you're getting in that market? I mean, are people liking the numbers that they're seeing?
Well, we've only worked with it a little bit. We're brand new to eXp. We're brand new to the offer Express Offers. So like we've only used it a little bit. But Noel can
But
probably speak to it because she worked that file.
Typically what it is, New Jersey's an advantage because our property values have skyrocketed. And so with most of the flippers and institutional buyers, the calculation they use is 70% of the after renovated value. And so because the value in neighborhoods in certain towns have gone up so much, it's a very healthy offer compared to wholesalers and other types of buyers, other type of investor buyers.
Gotcha. Well, cool. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of tools out there. So some people may have the misconception that being cloud-based actually kind of puts you on an island a little bit, when I think in reality it increases the efficiency and the level of support, like you were talking about earlier, Jim, with workplace and the world,
Right.
and that sort of thing. Let me ask you, is there a tool maybe other than Express Offers, or maybe Express Offers is the answer, where maybe you had that moment of like, man, this is I don't know if I could live without this now that I know it exists?
Well, I think that like I was saying, the workplace and the work chat, being that we're a statewide brokerage, having workplace and work chat to set up chat groups and communicate with the statewide, that's different than anybody else that I've come across. So that, if I have a question or a concern about in a particular municipality, somebody else has more experience there, and I can just lob the question out there, and they're gonna have the answer to me like within minutes. It's really kind of crazy how fast you get answers.
Yeah, and I was going to say KV Core, that's really a powerhouse website and CRM that you could do amazing lead generation on your own, or you can have them do lead generation for you. And that's like one of the biggest issues I think a lot of agents have is lead generation, and they get into real estate expecting their broker just to feed them, and a lot of them don't feed them leads. So it's like a whole new skill that they're learning, and they can learn the skill, or they can have eXp or KV Core do it for them.
or you or me.
Or me,
We
yes.
can
Right.
we can help with that.
Yeah, we sure can.
Right?
I
See, before we came on, Noel was doing a lot with our website and CRM with other products. And so I've already seen the benefit of the leads and the CRM and the bot and the way that kind of stuff marries together. Albeit Noel had to stitch a lot of it together, but the KV core being it's like a total package. So Noel's not Frankensteining anything together or patching anything together. It's all, a seamless work for her now. But my aha moment was with some of the stuff that I did not see before, with other brokerages or in other brokerages, like I said, the work chat and the workplace.
I think we're more connected now than we have been in the past.
Right.
No more traffic to the office to get a question answered or
No need to
training.
go into the office, specifically for to make copies, what to sit desk. That's not the sitting desk waiting for leads or waiting for a walk-in is really going by the wayside. And it really went by the wayside 10 to 15 years ago, but as everybody knows, people gripes about having to man the desk because the phones don't ring anymore, because all the leads are being swept through chatbots or through Zillow and Trulia, and they're farmed out. People aren't calling the desk at the office anymore.
No.
For the most part, I'm sure there are some, but yeah, people's attention is right here all day long.
Yeah.
And so
I had
if you know how to reach people on the phone, then you'll have an unlimited supply of leads.
I had a broker mentor once tell me the only people that are calling the desk are people that are too dumb to look on the internet. Because most people look on the internet and see something and they want to call like the listing agent that's attached to that property. But if they're calling our desk, it's because they're really old school.
Yeah. Okay, so when y'all made the decision to make the move over to eXp, share about what the first time that you heard about eXp or someone showed you it until the time that you came over. Did that happen instantly or did it take a while?
No, it was a while. It took a while. Like we've known eXp for some time in the marketplace in New Jersey here for several years, I guess. But we were working on another opportunity that went south, and so we needed to make a change in our business plan, and eXp provided the avenues that were appealing for us and virtually.
I think I saw the opportunity first.
Well,
I understood it first.
Right. Well, you were
the possibilities of it.
Right.
Big aha.
Yeah.
So what was kind of the final straw that made you say, you know what, it's time to make that move?
Just the fact that we could be autonomous. We wanted to be autonomous, yet we needed a broker to be under. Because I didn't really want to start my own brokerage house, and so that is really what is the most appealing part about eXp real estate wise. Noel will talk about the other facets of the business where the revenue share and the agent attraction part. Those are all very key and great things to have. But the day-to-day business for me, eXp offered all of the elements that I thought were right.
Yeah, it let us run our business the way that we want to run our business.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to worry about being shut down for a couple of months like we were concerned about last summer. there's other options with us with eXp.
Right.
What do you mean shut down?
Well, it's and
With COVID.
in regular brokerage houses, they had to shut the offices down for COVID, and any agent that might have been using the office resources like the copy center or the desk to do transactions or office space
Mm.
to meet with clients, that anybody that was in that regular habit of doing that, you were out of luck
Yeah,
because we were not allowed by governor mandate, and then sometimes just by the brokers in different brokerages in New Jersey. They just shut down and weren't allowing people into the office.
for a while, we weren't able to do open houses. We weren't able to show houses. So it was like the business just completely came to a stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, to think about, is an office really necessary or not, right? Because, and I think
Yeah.
that's one of the, silver linings, if you will, from the pandemic is, it kind of forced people to rethink about or think originally about, well, what would it look like if I had to work from home?
Right.
Yeah.
And having a cloud-based brokerage, I mean, we didn't skip a beat, right?
Right. You're
Other
right.
people were, or other brokerages were, trying to innovate a little bit.
Yeah.
For
You're right.
opportunities for people like you're talking about, who were relying on, some of those office things, but having the full system, whether it was training, support, being able
Right.
to talk to somebody to get your question, whatever it was, like I said, I mean, we've been doing this.
Right.
So,
Yeah, and that's what led me to you guys, was trying to reinvent the wheel with where we were at and redo our lead generation and find a new way to bring leads in and different types of business to bring in for us to work with.
mm-hmm.
And then you guys reeled me in without me even knowing.
Well, me, huh? Yeah.
Us, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I was contacting you guys
Right.
about,
Well, yeah, there's a lot of agents out there that felt like they were just left out in the cold, that their brokers were not prepared for a shutdown, and they did not adapt very well to the shutdown. They didn't provide any type of support, or maybe some of these guys are only distributing leads through whoever was on desk. Well, now we don't have desk. Because the desk is shut down. How do we handle distributing leads now?
well, how do we have leads that, how do we have leads of people that want to do something? So then we
Right.
went to, online open houses and virtual tours,
Right. And there was a lot of offices that give leads or give favor to agents that attend meetings and come into the office. Well, now there was no coming into the office, so who do you give favor to? you know
Uh-huh.
At eXp, that's not even a thought process there. They're like, they're virtual. Everything's handled evenly and virtually, and there's no question.
I think we're a lot more productive here. We get a lot more done during the day.
Mm.
Yeah. So let's talk about the future a little bit. Where do you guys see yourselves 5 years from now?
5 years from now, we're going to be filthy rich. 5 years from now, we're going to be, with a bigger team and with the higher efficiency of production.
Those splits in that stock are a pretty powerful combo, huh?
Oh yeah.
I was kind of laughing at the people that were non-eXp people that were upset or making fun of eXp because the stock split. I'm like, are you serious? You don't understand. You now have twice as much stock, and it goes up again, and it splits again, just like J&J's stock has done for
years,
50 years or whatever it's been. So,
That's what, growing stocks do. They split and then grow and then split and then grow and split and grow and keep going. It's when your stocks don't split and they're going down, that's the problem. But,
I mean, in some ways, it's more like
right.
a traditional corporate sales job,
Right.
having that benefit of stock.
Right. I mean, it's a great piece of eXp that they do that. It's certainly not a focal point for me. I'm into production, but it's nice to have that in the back pocket, that there's a stock program.
For
Pretty
doing what you're
interesting.
already doing anyway, right?
Right.
So, Noel, were you going to say something?
Jim views it more like a spiff or a bonus,
Yeah.
the stock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little added benefit, a little cherry on top, if you will.
Right.
So, very cool. Well, so I know you guys are in New Jersey. How would people get a hold of you if they had questions for you?
Well, they can get a hold of either one of us on our cell phones. My number is 732-620-0940, and Noel's cell phone is 732-881-5855. They can get us at our website. They can jump right onto our chatbot and check that thing out at sure2seeproperties.com or sure2see.properties. Either one of those will get to our website. And or they can email us, or we both have eXp emails at james.kennedy@exprealty.com or noel.kennedy@exprealty.com.
And then all our social media is all branded Sure to See Properties or Sure to See Properties Group.
Right.
Sure to see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very good. Well, I know Noel, you and I are talking about maybe doing some teaching on some of these chat bots. So, everybody make sure you subscribe if you want to be the first to learn when those come out. And then I think we're going to get Noel and Jim. They like to teach. And so we're going to get them starting their own YouTube channel, I think. Here.
Yeah, sure.
And so anyway, well, hey, I'm excited to be partnered with y'all, and I appreciate y'all taking the time to share your story a little bit today. Any final words of wisdom to the people out there?
Yeah, get another listing. It's a it's a seller's market out there today. List it and they will come.
And if you want to know how to get them, then get a hold of Jim. So
yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, hey, again, appreciate your time today, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey, I hope you found some value from Jim and Noel's story there. If you enjoyed that, please smash the like button. It would mean the world to me if you did that. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe. We drop a couple new videos every week. So if you want to know what we drop next, make sure you subscribe that and tap the bell so that you can be notified for that. And hey, if you're looking for a video on a specific topic, go in the comments below. Let me know what you're looking for. I read and reply to everybody, and I make my videos based on what the community wants. So if you're looking for something specific, don't be shy, get in there. Let me know what you're looking for. We talk, all things, education on eXp, and we talk a lot of different real estate strategies, a lot of digital marketing strategies, anything in that realm. Let me know what you're looking for and we'll get it done. But again, don't be shy. If you want to get a hold of me, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a call with me below. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video.